What's up, my decadent dreamers? It's Chris with Tabletops and Tentacles, here with another Zinequest RPG preview video. In this video, we're taking a look at Dragonfly Motel, a role-playing game of dreams and mirages. It feels like one of the more esoteric games that I've seen so far for Zinequest, and it's one of the things that I love about Zinequest is the added exposure for these stranger games that you don't necessarily expect to see as often, and they definitely don't get as much attention at other times of the year. This is by Thomas Meunier, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and it is a sort of psychedelic role-playing game of dreams and mirages. You portray reckless travelers lost in a surreal trap of dreamlike slices of life, beginning in the titular Dragonfly Motel. As they put it at the top here, think of the weirdest game you've ever played. This one is weirder. It shouldn't be good, but it is. And it's a really unique looking, clean, there's a lot of really clever use of negative space on the pages. It looks like it's going to be about 40 pages long. And as you play the game, your character basically gets created from a randomly drawn attribute note, such as a motivation to find the courage to talk to your mother, or attachment, an old suitcase that contains everything I own. It's a game about surrendering to surreal impulses. It plays on the logic of dreams and that familiar feeling of drifting through weirdness that almost makes sense. Then suddenly absurd elements align and form something coherent and strangely satisfying. So in the game, you are kind of playing off the other players in it, doing a little bit of like an improv type thing based off of different prompts and the game rules themselves to tell a unique story and explore what happens next in the narrative. It's one of those that sort of has a indistinct ending depending on where things land, and I think it's got a neat vibe to it. The cover's great. It's got a looks a little bit like something Dappermouth would do. Some neon sign and this cool dragonfly on it, and it's just a nice, simple, saddle-stitched, 40-ish pages long zine. One of the cool things about this, you can get the print version for 27 bucks, or you can do a pay what you want and pay $2 or more to get it. And I think that's kind of a cool way of doing that. Like a lot of people want to do the cheaper option for the PDF, and like over on, well, Drive-Thru or Itch, you can often pay, you can pay $1 and get it, or you can pay $10 and get it if you want to support the creator with more scratch. And I think that's a really cool idea. There's also stretch goals in this that will improve the length and content and quality of it. So throwing a couple extra bucks will help unlock those too. So Dragonfly Motel still has 26 days on Kickstarter. They're about a third of the way to their goal, and you can check it out in the links down below, as well as links to my project if you want to help support the channel. Thanks for watching, and as always, may you live in interesting times.